That lame-ass, weak, non-threatening suburban white boy junk played by bands like Men Without Testicles.
People ask me, whatever happened to the Abbey of the Lemur? I say, the same thing happens to everyone and everything. You know, people move on in their lives, you know. Are you the same person you were 20 or 30 years ago? Are you the same person you were a year ago? Listen, somebody gets me. Stupid! 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 Married, a few people moved. A few people stop talking to each other. A couple people maybe get divorced. Someone dies, yeah. A lot of people have died. Someone drops off the face of the earth for no known reason. You may never hear from them again. Life is not static. This rolling cartoon was never going to last. The only reason I kept it going for the last decade was not wanting to give our critics the satisfaction of us going away. It was kind of my ongoing way of sticking it to them. Stupid! 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 The first couple of controversies we had, I was genuinely scared shitless. You know, Panda's got this very affable personality. Shannon's very good at public speaking. Speaking to people. I'm autistic. I don't process things well. Talking is something I don't do well at all. At all. And I try to surround myself with people who are wittier than me. I try to surround myself with people who are more talented or more charismatic than me. I thought, how do I not have the courage to face this thing? As a music fan, as a zine publisher, as a radical, this was the fight I've been gearing up my entire life to get in my entire adult life, which spent bellying up to this battle. So I thought, okay, I have this writing thing, and that's one thing I have going for me and that I can do. I thought, okay, so let's go with this.
Detritus.
5, 6, and 7, which 7 doesn't really, there really is no 7.
Meet and Circuit have an intense discussion with Chuck and Heather about the legitimacy of artificial intelligence. When in the process of negotiations, the ability to reach compromises breaks down, this is when war is the logical result. Panda pulls the first gun. 2, 3. Detritus the screenplay. You lucky boy. Put them in a plate and arrange them in any setting in which you enjoy eating eggs. The broken. All is looking lost until Shanun breaks in down the door. She is bearing a machine gun. Everyone stares at her expectantly. She opens fire on Panda, Chuck, and Heather. She strides boldly up to Leela and they stare each other down. They smile and leave the house, arm in arm.
Stupid.
Daddy-O, civics, take out that fucking bow tie, civics.
Five, 6, and 7. Which 7 don't. There really is no 7.
Honk your D, 640 Daddy-O, civics, take out that fucking bow tie, civics.
Landzaten in de spike. Fayetteville, Arkansas. Rain slick on sidewalks, already forming opinions about who deserved to be there and who didn't. Two people arrive at the same time, different roads, both needing a place to land. Static already chewing on the inside of the head like it had been waiting. Friends before there was language for it. Roommates by gravity, the apartment chose us. Apartments with the brutal goose, terrible presence. Who could that be? It is the goose. Nobody remembers who owned it. The goose remembers everything. Nobody forgets the sound. Walls thin enough to hear thinking back. Television glow leaking blue into furniture until the furniture learned new postures. Poems in ashtrays. Tapes on the floor, ideas crawling, breeding, refusing to stay where they were put. Nights belong to the wheel factory, steel dust in the lungs, time punched into cards that punch back. Hands learned the weight of repetition until repetition learned our names. Hard work, loud machines. Foremen with bad moods and smaller interior lives. We took the heat. We took the hours. We took the bullshit and recycled it into conversation. Some thought we were brothers. Some thought we were gay lovers. Some thought we were both and lost sleep trying to sort it out. Meanwhile, we were busy doing our weird shit on television, broadcasting misbehavior to give those idiots something to talk about. Besides the silence waiting for them at home. Public access didn't invite us, it coughed. We stepped through the opening before it could apologize. The Abbey of the Limmer was never a show, it was interference. A hand reaching out of the screen and rearranging the viewer's face. An assault on ears and peepers. A reminder that the signal never belonged to management or the suggestion box. Carrying a real pig's head through town on a Razorback game day. This detail mattered. Still does. Fat guys, hairy guts, diapers pulled tight like uniforms, community standards, flatlining politely while someone yells for a clipboard and a meeting. Somebody said there was a key to the city, so we made one. It didn't fit anything and worked bivvy. We never asked. what it was supposed to open. Then came the self-appointed curators, the inner nozzle, the turds at City Hall, the Sarge and his badge polished opinions, men with clipboards, holding them like shields, guardians of good taste, which turned out to be a very small room with the lights off, complaints stacked like dirty laundry, phone calls, meetings, concerned voices, rehearsing outrage in neutral tones. Obscenity, impropriety, threats written in polite fonts that smelled faintly of fear. They said, "This doesn't belong here. This isn't appropriate. This isn't how things are done. This said nothing." We turned the volume on him. Chuck stays quiet when noise is cheap. Stubborn when pressure shows its teeth. Doesn't kneel for authority. Doesn't negotiate with bullies. That would use power with taste or volume with truth. Middle name Francis, saint of animals, saint of the sideways glands, not of systems, never of systems. VDA badasses, community by friction, by proximity, by surviving the same bullshit and laughing at the same wrong moments. Please more COVID! So's ready to stop. Bill it wrongs. Don't fuck with her science. Years stack themselves like bad editing decisions, moves, distance, weddings, deaths, health, scares, the slow arithmetic of staying upright without becoming quiet. Still checking in, still trading fragments, still making trouble when time loosens its grip and looks away. Chuck reads the animal world like a second language, knows which teeth mean warning and which mean play. The dogs, the cats, the nervous creatures clock him immediately. Chuck loves hither. Audibles trust them both. They built a life with teeth in it. Alert, dreaming, uncaged, capable of biting only when necessary. This isn't nostalgia. This isn't a birthday candle song. This is proof of signal. Lower now. Stranger. Bent. Budding tact. Still broadcasting underneath the static like a pipe.
That's it.